All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I wanted to do this reading on Dr. Umar Johnson. I was just watching a video and there was nothing he really said that like made me like, oh, I gotta look into him. I was just kind of drawn to pulling for him, probably because Spirit likes to keep all those who like to who see themselves as leaders. If you're a leader, God is going to check your energy, and so I think that's what I was called to do. So I'm going to start by pulling one of these Angel Wisdom Tarot cards to get a general message for Dr. Umar Johnson, or for people who follow Dr. Umar. All right, so that's what we're going to start with. Before we jump into this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, guys, sending me good energy means you get good energy back. All right, so message for either Dr. Umar or for his followers. Message for Dr. Umar or his followers. Or both. We never know. Okay. Message. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, and mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. A new area of study. And then the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for happiness. A weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. A melodramatic reaction. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt. An exciting intellectual challenge. Brilliant insights, information that you need but may be challenging to receive. Review all documents carefully. And then we have insights that come from meditation. A need for more rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion. Get more sleep. An opportunity is coming in for someone. It could be to kind of help him. And he could also be changing, changing ways of thinking. Insights that come from meditation. Okay. Maybe Spirit wants him to spend more time in prayer and meditation before taking a chance on something. Before making it, get more rest or allow yourself more time before making a decision. It's an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information. It might be hard. He might have to leave some things behind in that end of a situation. Okay, so let's see what this over here is, this opportunity. Somebody could be getting an opportunity, or this person is thinking about, he could be thinking about offering someone an opportunity, but he really wants to reflect on this decision before making it. Okay. Let's look at this opportunity that may be coming in. It's almost like this could be someone who might like replace, I don't want to say replace, but like take the reins of, I just feel like replace sounds so negative, but just, he's tired. Him or you or Dr. Umar could be wanting to take the reins of another position, but someone's tired and they just they're just like, I can't. I'm emotionally and mentally exhausted, and I need I need to rest. I need to meditate. You know, maybe he's deciding who he's gonna hand this position to, or whatever this is. Okay. We have the High Priestess, and then the Fool. They could be considering someone for a position, a High Priestess, but you know, it's saying, you know, meditate. You know, don't. Not even Spirit's telling you, you know, make sure this is what you want. You don't want to make it, you know. I don't think it's a bad decision. It's just like, whatever choice you make, it might be difficult. There's gonna be maybe other people around him that don't agree with the decision that he made. Okay, but he could be offering a position to another I was gonna say spiritualist, but I don't know. Spirit's really telling someone to think about something. Maybe even ending some secret plans that someone had to sabotage another person. They are, you know, they're realizing that this person, okay, so this High Priestess that they want to offer something to, is very, like, family oriented. They make money, like, whatever. It's almost like he thinks whoever this person is, they just need a little bit more training in something, and they're gonna be able to, like, really take off. They could have tried to sabotage this person, right? But their creativity is divinely guided. But this person, he believes in God. He's a Christian, I believe. These are people who believe in God but don't really believe in God. They haven't really seen, I don't want to say that either, but it's almost like they've lost their passion. Again, with the I'm tired. Caring for others, but who cares for them? And that can be dangerous, because if you're not, you know, pouring it love and care into yourself as you give to others, it's going to deplete you, and it could even take you off your path. Spirit is here saying you need to take a rest and get better before you go back into this, because maybe kind of veering off in the wrong direction. You know what? I'm getting this image of somebody you know, driving, and they're falling asleep at the wheel, and their car is, like, you know, veering off into oncoming traffic, you know, because they're so tired. They don't take the time to rest, and this could be spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And the person that they try to sabotage, I don't know if they tried to sabotage this person, but they couldn't beat them, and so they're starting to be to come back around to believing that God might exist. And this gives me the energy, if you can't beat them, join them. So they might want to try to join this High Priestess team because they couldn't take them out. They are too strong. They have spiritual authority. They couldn't take this person out, so if we couldn't beat them, join them. So this one might try to offer another person an opportunity, but that's why this person hasn't, they're considering it. They haven't done it yet because they know they might get backlash. They might get backlash. Like, you spent all this time trying to take this person down, and you even got us involved, and now you want to be on their team. So honestly, I'm getting these cards as the person, except for this one, these cards over here, is the person who maybe Dr. Umar wants to offer some kind of position to, or promotion. But it has to do with someone's career. They know that it's a good choice to go with this person. It's a good idea to go with this person, but they might get some backlash. A weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction. You know, when we have decisions, I'm getting that Spirits wants him to know that as a leader, we have to make tough decisions, and you can't please everybody. So you will get backlash, but if it's going to bring you peace of mind, happiness, and healing, then that's where Spirit will lead you. I heard divisive. Remember, and veering off the road, when you're too tired and you're not able to drive and lead others properly, it can be destructive, and it can be divisive. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, so let's take it back. Take it back. Oh my goodness. I'm tired, man. I don't know why. I'm just getting overwhelmed with exhaustion, and I'm just like, ugh. It's like, and this is the sad thing. So this is something that he could probably go through, and so you make silly little mistakes that you don't mean to, but you know, you have a lot on your plate, right? And so, like, I was feeling really exhausted, and you're just like, wait, I'm not really thinking straight. And I'm like not really wanting to do it. It just kind of, I feel like the energy and the life just kind of got sucked out of me, and I'm like, oh, should I just end it and like try later? I'm getting that's the kind of energy that he's in. And what's sad is, like, even though I feel like that, I really love doing this. It like brings me a lot of joy. So when the energy gets sucked out of me, it's just like, it really is kind of just like, ugh. It even takes away the joy that you have doing something that you love when you're exhausted. So he could be, you know, him walking away or handing the reins to another who isn't as tired and does want to see their community prosper, will make less mistakes that divide instead of unite. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. So let's pull some tarot and see what comes out for Dr. Umar. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's something new that he wants to get going, or it could be a project. It could be, you know, whatever this new beginning and creativity, or whatever new beginning this is, whatever it looks like, again, with taking time to meditate, center yourself, gain clarity, you know, use that third eye, because right now he's going, like, he has situations that he's dealing with that just give him a headache, and he's just like, he doesn't want to deal with it. There could be some sneaky shit going on around him. Could have to do with someone stealing, holding on to money. He's gaining clarity about this. The Hangman and Three of Swords, yep. There could be someone close to him, his brothers, his sisters, you know, his family, someone that he sees as family, taking from him, stealing from him. Okay. High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? The High Priestess eliminates the mental, the confusion and the stress, and this person puts someone's mind at ease when it comes to their work. Yeah, their creativity, whatever they do for work is very creative. Whatever they do at work puts people's mind at ease, helps bring peace of mind and calmness to their life. You know, I'm getting with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who, I mean, look at the line behind him. You know, I'm getting this image of like hunt or be hunted type of energy. And this masculine is just tired. Like, can I just rest and hide and just, you know, be with my lover, with my partner, just feel free. I feel bound to whatever it is, whatever I'm fighting for. It's exhausting, and there's someone around that brings all that stress and worry and frustration like down. They lessen it's almost like this person, they want them around because whatever they're capable of doing, whatever they do for work, using their creativity, it allows this hunter to finally find a spot where they can just rest and just kind of reflect and feel free. Because right now he could be feeling just bound to, his responsibilities to his community. Yeah, it's time to let for him to move on and let someone else. It could be, bittersweet. Because again, it's not that he doesn't love what he does. It's just that it takes a lot out of him. He loves doing this. He loves being like a light for his community. But because he's so tired, he's, falling asleep at the wheel, and he's veering off into oncoming traffic. And it could be devastating to mislead his community because he's not making, he's not making good judgment calls because he's so exhausted, and he's losing his passion for whatever it is that he's doing. There's someone around, if it's not him just kind of completely giving it to, handing off the reins to another person, he could be considering bringing someone into his work sphere to help eliminate that mental exhaustion. So the hunter could have, it's like having this person around will give this hunter the peace of mind to be able to rest. Okay. And that's why this came out. It could be the reason why he's getting a lot of backlash is because, you know, it doesn't have to be like this. The Lovers doesn't have to represent like a love romantic relationship. It could, with in this deck, you know, it could just be the differences in race, and whoever this person is that he wants to offer this position to could be of a different race, and he can get a lot of backlash from his community. Well, why didn't you give that position to a black woman or a black man? Or, you know, so, and, you know, for him, it's like, it's not really about, you know, not wanting to show love to my to my community, to my people. It's just that this is the person who's qualified for the work I need done. And if there's someone better who happens to be black, then bring them on by and I will hire that person. You know, it's about their skills. It has nothing to do with race. It's like, this is what I need. This is what they can do. And, you know, if somebody who's black can do it better than me, then I will go with the more qualified person. Right? But because he does want to empower the black community, if he does not, you know, always do for the black community, or what they see is doing for the black community, he will get like, you know, he'll receive that backlash. And so let's see what Spirit wants to say about this right here. This could be the person, yeah, the person that they want to offer this position to help them. I heard just to ease their mind. Yeah. There's a lot of sneaky shit that goes on behind the scenes that cause me a lot of stress and worry, and I can't do my job properly, you know, so that's why I'm hiring this person. I want to feel free to, you know, help my community move forward, because I'm all about family and building strong family dynamics, you know. This is the hunter. I protect. I protect for my, I do this. I go into the dangerous territories to protect, to guide, and help my people. So for his people to turn on him, it's kind of sad, because, you know, he just needs some support, right? I just need some rest. He says. I just, you know, just need to get away for a little bit to rejuvenate my spirit and, you know, feel free again, because right now I feel like I can't. Yeah, so maybe just the idea of maybe considering this person is giving this person stress and anxiety. I mean, but that hunter, he wants some rest. He wants he wants to get away from this feeling of being bound to the circumstances, whatever that means. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Anything else for Dr. Umar? Anything else for Dr. Umar? Knight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. This person, whatever there's a lot of people a lot of investors may be following this person, maybe wanting to build something with them. So people are noticing that the work that they're doing. They know that whatever, you know, they know the different skills that this person has and how it can benefit them, and like these investors want to give this person money to help them build something. This person is considering their options, so like this person could be moving away from your group, whoever this is. I see this guy running after this one. I'm like, well, all right, well, time for me to go. It's time for me to end it. And this person's running like, fuck, I should have taken that opportunity. Because again, it's like, I have lots of options. Who's the most qualified candidate? And they could have picked, they were, juggling this idea of who they were gonna, hire to. It's like hiring a guard dog, so they can rest and know that if anything happens, the dog will start barking, right? It's this Queen of Pentacles, and he decided not to go, or he could be deciding not to go with this person because of how it's perceived by his community. You should be investing in your own people. And he's like, well, okay, I guess you're right. But he knows, his intuition knows where he needs to go, and he let the devil manipulate him by going with somebody that he knew was less qualified. And this position was important to him because it was important for him to be able to rest easy. It's like it's like an insurance company that you can feel safe, have peace of mind knowing that they have you covered, that if anything goes down, they're going to be there, that they're going to let you know, they're going to alert you, that they can help you rebuild, whatever that is. The insurance companies offer that level of security and protection, right? That's what this person is. Whatever field they work in doing, it would have been a good investment. And he could be choosing not to. This person is a good investment. It would bring balance to your work and home life. So it's like this person would have helped you get to a place in your life where you could still have the passion for what you do and still be able to go and find peace of mind and enjoy your family, your partner, whatever. This person would have offered that balance, but they wanted, they just had to invest, and they chose to move away from this because of their race. And now he's gonna be like, man, all the sneaky shit that this person would have protected me from, I'm all stressed out because I can't see it coming. So, what else does Dr. Umar need to know? Justice and judgment. 10 of Swords. Wow. What you were hoping to accomplish at work is not going to happen now, because he could have ended or chose to go in a completely different direction. I was thinking this was future events, but I think this already happened. So now he's in, wishing, thinking, oh, that person's never going to come back to me, until pigs fly. This person that wanted some rest is pretty disappointed with how things turned out. They could have turned away from the, they could have turned, well, we already know that they turned their back on a potential employee because of all the heat they got because they weren't the right color, right? He could be wanting to run back to this person because they're like, oh my God, I know you have the skills that I need. You can see what I cannot see, and you communicate that to me so I can put up boundaries, or I can address the issue before it happens. or know how to navigate. So this person helps people navigate through things. This person helps you see things that are coming so you can prepare, you know, and when you're in the midst of it, they help you navigate through it. If you're already through a situation and you need to like rebuild, repair, this person can help you. So no matter what stage of life you are in, this person offers you that insider's knowledge. Yeah, that's why he wants to run back to this person like, hey, I'm second thoughts. I don't know. Final messages for Dr. Umar. Oh, well, like maybe losing this person is judgment because you did judge them based on the color of their skin. When Spirit says when God says that's not how we do things. Talking about race and religion and all these other things is how people, groups keep us fighting and divided. Can't do that. Spirit, God was offering you a gift, you know. God was offering you rest to the weary, and the weary said, well, get on out of here, we don't want you because you don't look like us. And Spirit's like, okay, you don't want them, you don't want the gift I sent to you. You wanted rest. You said you were calling out to me. I'm in need of rest. I'm thirsty. I'm weary. God, help me. God sends you help, and you turn them away because of how they look, how they sound, and because of pressure from people around you. How is the shepherd going to take advice from the sheep on how to do their job? You know? They could have people around them telling them this is not a good idea, and they missed out, and because of that, judgment's being called. This was Spirit's test for him to take a chance, and he chose not to. Take a chance. You can feel free. They didn't want people to know how stressed they were, right? They didn't want people to know that. It's almost like the leader doesn't want those under him to see that he struggles, that he's vulnerable. So Spirit sent you someone who could be that source of nourishment for your spirit, for your mind, for your soul, right? You didn't want it. You allowed the devil to manipulate you because they're like, if you don't give us what we want, we're going to scream and shout and get really angry. We're going to be mad at you. And so he is like, okay, fine. I guess I will move away from this person and offer it to someone else. But he hasn't been able to find the peace or the rest that he needs. He let the devil manipulate him. The devil will tell you those people are not worthy. They're beneath you. To make you hate. God doesn't do that. So if Dr. Umar is a Christian and he loves God, then he would understand that creating division by advocating for, or advocating, is it against interracial relationships? Like he thinks blacks should stay with blacks and the rest should stay with their own kind. That's very, let's see, what does God say about that? What does God say about that? About advocating against interracial marriages or relationships. About the card fell. Pick it up. have the Empress. We're all of the same mother. We're all from Mother Earth. I heard Spirit say, you should know this. All women are from Mother Earth. It is the masculine. Doesn't matter their race. It's the masculine's responsibility to protect the feminine. To protect. Take a chance with someone of a different race, Spirit says. Take some time and meditate. Connect with your heart space. Your heart space for yourself, the love for yourself, the love for your community. When you're acting from a place of love, God will bring you that peace. Just because a masculine is a loving energy does not mean that a masculine is not dangerous, right? He's a hunter, he's a protector, a provider. I'm getting like the Empress, the feminine energy is supposed to be the place where their masculine can come and find peace. Because this is him. He's a provider, a protector. But when he is with his feminine, if she brings him peace, he has to show love. It doesn't matter what community they come from. The goal is for the masculine and the feminine to work together. She is the protector in the spiritual realm. He is the protector in the physical. It doesn't matter what community they come from. That's what Spirit's saying. You guys have to work together. You want to help your community. It's important for you to gain that insight, that truth, so that way you can manifest and transmute all that energy, all that trauma from your ancestors. The community you lead, you're supposed to teach them how to transmute that. You can't transmute negative energy by whining and blaming women and other races or other religions for the problems of our community. You're supposed to empower them in a healthy way, not allowing them to sit in this victim mentality. Like, you have to shepherd them away from that. The importance has to be on the family unit, not, just focusing on the color of the family unit, It's I'm just getting that. That's what Spirit is kind of, yes, importance on the family. Mothers, fathers, healthy family units. That's what needs to be. That is what your community needs more, is encouraging that family, healthy family units. Not distracting them with, oh, but they're not the right color. I could have a healthy, happy family unit, but this person isn't the right color. Spirit's trying to get people to move away from that way of thinking. Okay? And that might feel, it could be terrifying for groups, because they feel like we have to band together and feel safe. And I just, Spirit's saying it's not there's no need for that. It's okay for you to leave the garden, the Garden of Eden, like expand into different cultures and different groups, not having to be so afraid that we're under attack, right? Because that's the energy that the hunter, the protector is in, right? Like always looking for the danger, and Spirit saying there's no danger. You can be at peace. You can not that there's not hateful people in this world, but when we're always in that survival very aggressive energy, because we're always having to fight against other people when no one's really fighting against us, we're just still on alert looking for the threat. And Spirit's saying it's not as the threat that you perceive is not as big as you think it is. Rest easy. But Spirit will Spirit will offer someone like Dr. Umar, who really strongly believes in blacks marrying blacks, right? Spirit would, the way Spirit would work for a man like that is he would, and you have to remember, if this is the image he has, like black empowering black family units, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying they shouldn't be encouraging that. It's just okay. Anyways, going back. Because he has that image that he has to portray, maintain, he wouldn't admit to something like this. But this is how Spirit works for someone like this. They would, because I don't think Dr. Umar is the kind of person who's, hateful towards people of different races. I don't believe that. But Spirit would allow him to cross paths with someone who is like his ideal match, like everything, like their mind, their beliefs, everything that isn't physical is everything that he would want. But the package is different. This person isn't black. They are white, or they are Asian, or, they're a different race. And he would be like forever in love with this person, but never allowing himself the freedom to experience a love with a person like that, because of what will people say. Spirit does that. If you're like, man, if they were only, this way, God will give you something completely different, just because Spirit wants to break that way of thinking. Spirit's trying to break him down, or not that this is happening, but that's how Spirit would try to break him down. Not in like this, I don't know. It's like you have to be broken down to be rebuilt, right? And so Spirit wants to rebuild him for that vessel that God will use. But there are things that he needs to come to terms with, and that could be that maybe some of the things that he is teaching are not correct, and if he's wise, he will examine that and make the proper changes if he deemed that to be true. Only a fool will refuse to admit responsibility when they're wrong. A wise man is not afraid to do that. That's what makes them so wise. They can refine their belief system, their way of thinking, because they are able to admit, I was wrong. Maybe that's not the right way to think, or whatever this is. So I think that's what Spirit wants to do with Dr. Umar. Yeah, you know, that's what Spirit has to say. It's about building healthy family units, the masculine, and it doesn't matter what community they come from, what group they come from, because we got white, we got black, we got brown up in here, right? What Spirit says to build the family unit, which is what you say you care about, is having the mother, the feminine, protect in the spiritual realm. This person is supposed to bring the masculine peace of mind, but in return, the masculine has to be loving towards his feminine. She's supposed to bring him peace of mind because he protects her. He's supposed to be loving to him because she protects him in the spirit realm. Trust a woman's intuition. It's powerful. Not that men don't have that strong intuition, but it's the women that help him, trust that intuition. But if you have a toxic family dynamic, this is going to be a mess behind the scenes. But and you can't say, but as long as they're both the same race, right? And it looks good on the outside. No, the Spirit's saying that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for actual healthy family units. That's what we want. But you can't have a family unit, a healthy family, when it's not flowing like it should, because you're concerned with superficial, shallow things that don't matter. That's what Spirit has. I think I'm going to leave this one here, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I hope I didn't offend anybody. What am I talking about? If Spirit gives me that message, I'll say it. I don't really care about offending anyone, but I hope that I didn't come off like combative, because this is a message that I think a lot of people need to hear. And, yeah, so... Anyways, I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.